Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hari Izzuddin bin Hashim, and today I want to present about transport costs. What is costing? Costing is the allocation of expenditure or resources to business activities. Transport economists adapt an analysis of cost according to whether it they fluctuate with the volume of traffic or are independent of it. The fluctuating costs are termed as prime costs, direct, running or variable costs, and the non-fluctuating price are known as a fixed, indirect, overhead, or standing costs. Moving to the understanding cost, first is to give regular, up-to-date information on profitability for the business as a whole. Second is to highlight adverse trends so that manager can take appropriate correction action. Third is the basis for pricing. Fourth is for good commercial practice, especially during monopoly, competition, and adverse trend in economic condition. And lastly is to envisage return on capital invested. Moving to the type of cost, there are a few of type of cost. First is fixed cost, variable cost, opportunity cost, joint and common cost, generalized cost, private and public cost. Moving to the first type of cost. First is the fixed cost. In economic, fixed costs are business expenses that are not dependent on the level of goods or services produced by the business. They tend to be time related, such as interest or rents being paid per month, and are often referred to as overhead costs. Second is variable costs. Variable costs refer to those costs that respond directly and proportionately to the change in activity level or value, such as raw materials, our production wages, and sales. Third is opportunity cost. It is regarded as resource cost in economic, and it is customarily used to reflect the value of resources used in the providing a particular service. However, it is not necessarily the same with the financial cost of producing the service. It is the value of output achieved when the transport facilities is put to the alternative use. Next is joint costs. Joint costs occur when it is technically impossible to produce one thing without producing another. In transport, you often cannot operate a train from A to B, say into town in the morning peak, without providing a return journey from B to A. If the real purpose of the journey is to take passenger from A to B. Next is common costs. Common costs occur when item of expenditure such as railway track and terminal can provide for a range of services once they are installed. So if a single track may carry both passenger and freight services, they share the cost between them. Next is generalized cost. In transport economy, the generalized cost is the sum of the monetary and non-monetary costs of a journey. The cost might include a fare on a public transport journey, or the cost of fuel, wear and tear, and anything parking charge, and any parking charge, toll or congestion charge on a car journey. Moving to the private cost. Private costs refer to an amount of money or expenditure incurred by individual and operator in the provision of different services demanded in the market. And the last one is public cost. The public cost is the cost imposed on other operator and the economy at the last following the action of the particular operator. For example, is noise pollution, visual instruction, social groups, severance and congestion. For the conclusion, what you can learn from this chapter is you can define costing and can explain the reason for for understanding cost. And second is you can describe various type of cost involved in each mode. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.